Welcome to Search for Signs. My name is Gary Willing. If this information interests you, please press the like and subscribe button and press the bell for notifications. This is kind of how I see it. Now, right now, of course, Maitreya is talking on TV, not declaring himself as anything but one of us, right? A concerned member of humanity about, the need for peace, but not speaking too dramatically or too drastic about change because he doesn't want to frighten people away, right? The masters are doing their works, but still behind the scenes, but a little closer to humanity because they've left their retreats and some of them are actually in our cities right now, but still working behind the scenes. Now, in the not too distant future, Maitreya is going to turn the heat up on his message, and more people are going to start to respond to his call for helping to change the world and so forth. And hopefully it won't be too long. I don't know exactly when, so don't ask me. But you never know. It could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next year, it could be 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. But in the not too distant future, because Maitreya has been out for a while now. But once these masters are known for who they are, and once, more importantly than that, once people start trusting Maitreya's way to peace, which is through sharing to create justice and so forth, especially the principle of sharing, and we start to put war aside forever, the Space Brothers and the Masters are going to give us a technology called the technology of light. It's the same technology that these Space Brothers power their ships with. It'll totally revolutionize the way that we live our lives. It'll be free for everyone to use, so there will be no monopolies or conglomerates trying to corner the technology of light market. But it will power our cities clean and efficiently. It will, will power our homes, our factories. We'll build, the way we build our machinery and stuff will be all done with this technology. How we, the mechanized movement of travel will change because of this technology. It will create a way of traveling that, rather than driving on a bumpy road and feeling exhausted by the time you get to your destination, you'll feel actually more rested than you did when you left, because it will be almost like motionless travel, where you'll be moving at a higher rate of speed, but yet not even feel like you're moving. And seems kind of pie in the sky, but this is what these masters say is in store for us if we just start the principle of sharing. Now, it'll also revolutionize our medicine, because this technology of light will allow doctors to regenerate organs for patients when a patient needs an organ like a heart or kidney or liver or something like that, and allow the doctor to implant it into the patient rather than having to wait for a donor. So it's going to revolutionize the way we live our lives, and it will be free and accessible to all. But we have to first learn to live in peace, because if not, we're never going to get this technology, because this technology can be very destructive in the hands of the wrong person. Now, that's one thing that I see for us in the very near future, once we start to implement the principle of sharing and thus create justice and thus create peace. But the other thing too is these masters are going to teach us how to live our lives, because in the near future, when people's needs are met through the principle of sharing, we won't have to work quite as hard to make ends meet. Well, that will open up a lot of free time. Now, we will look to these masters at how to live our lives, because I know for myself, I waste a lot of time, minutes, hours, days, weeks, years of my life doing a whole lot of nothing, because I was really never educated on how to live my life properly. I'm learning, I'm trying to, but it's still not where I see myself in the future. Now, you might be one of these people on your off days, you're doing a bunch of stuff, going to the store, you're doing this, you're cleaning your house, you're, doing a lot of yard work. And that's, I think, a lot better than what I do, which is a whole lot of nothing. But it's still not it, it's still doing, but it's not creating in a way. And I think these masters are going to show us how to live our lives to where we can actually start to create the lives that we see for ourselves, but it will enrich not only us, but it will enrich the entire world as a whole. And one of the masters said that the art of the future is like the building of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican, and how glorious it is, compared to the arts of today, which is nothing more than a kid playing with building blocks in the front yard. So you can see the difference. It's going to be a world of difference in quality between the artistic and the creation of today versus the arts of the future. But he said it's going to be the renaissance of people's lives that's going to create the new renaissance. It's not just an artistic renaissance like it was, a few hundred years ago. And these masters will emulate so we can emulate them, but they'll show us how to create our own lives so that we can better humanity. And as always, take action. Help SOP save our planet. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to talking to you again in future videos. Have a great day.